Good morning vlog. Oh god. Alright, let's get started with the day. Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome to my first ever vlog. Ooh, Alif's getting into the vlog game now. Oh my god, vlog. Let's see how it goes, vlog. Alright, so in this first ever vlog, I'm going to be talking to you about how to start building your own personal brand on LinkedIn. You know what? It's my first time vlogging, so I'm using the Sony ZV-1 that I've been waiting literally for months now. Okay, so I'm recording it through that, and what's funny is that there's a flip out screen on my right. So literally on my right, I'm looking at it right now. I can see my face, and it's very distracting to look at my face when I should be looking at you guys, like literally right over here. So what I'm gonna do is actually flip that freaking screen so I don't get so distracted. Alright, so the screen has been flipped. I hope I'm in frame, you know what I mean? Okay, so again, let's talk about LinkedIn personal branding, but first, I think we need to first define what a personal brand is and why it's really important. So, you probably heard about it before. Personal brand is what you probably heard about it before, but when it comes to a personal brand, it means basically what people think of you when you're not around them. And here's the thing, like everyone has a personal brand. You, whether you know it or not, probably do have a personal brand. And keep in mind, when it comes to personal brand, it's not always about careers and jobs and what you do for work. It can be literally anything. If you cause a lot of drama with your friends, which I hope you're not, that is your personal brand. You're a drama freak. Such a bad example. You know, if you're really into sports and everything and people know you for your insane athleticism and how rigorous you are with your gym schedule, that is your personal brand as well. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna talk to you about your personal brand on LinkedIn. And why is your personal brand on LinkedIn important? Well, a couple things. You know, if you're watching this, you're probably a millennial like myself, and you're probably just early in your career, right? So when it comes to developing your career for the long term, it's super important that you be mindful of what your personal brand looks like. Because I can tell you for a fact, the last couple of times I've been interviewed, the CEO of the company would literally Google me and look through my LinkedIn profile and see what I've been up to. I remember there was a time I was interviewing for a digital marketing agency, and the CEO, great guy by the way, but the CEO during the interview process, he had a thorough scan of my LinkedIn profile. In fact, you know, there were specific groups that I was trying to start on LinkedIn, and he would request to join them, and it was very thorough. That's what I can say. It was very thorough. So, you know, when it comes to your personal brand, guys, like, it's so important for your overall career development, if anything, right? And you know, maybe you're not really looking for a job, or you know, trying to think about your career in the long term of things. Maybe you have your own side hustle or your own business and you're looking to build clients. Well, personal brand is gonna matter a lot when it comes to that, right? How people perceive you will be in direct correlation to whether or not people do business with you. So with that being said, now that we've talked about what is a personal brand and why it's important, let's go into the nitty-gritty of how to create a personal brand on LinkedIn. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do right now is actually walk you through the nitty-gritty of what I personally do each and every day to help me build my personal brand on LinkedIn. I'm going to approach it from two different perspectives. So first, creating content and posting content on LinkedIn, and second, how to effectively network on LinkedIn so that you can grow your personal brand faster and better and have an amazing loyal audience beneath you, right? So let's actually get right into it. So what I do is every morning I hop on my computer, jump on LinkedIn, and in order to build my personal brand, what I do every morning is I make one post on LinkedIn and I leave at least minimum 4 thoughtful comments on, you know, different people's posts on LinkedIn. Just keep in mind, when it comes to LinkedIn, engagement and comments are key over likes and posting. That is how to utilize this amazing platform. So let me show you what my content calendar sort of kind of looks like. Okay, great. So as you can see in front of you, there's a Google Sheet and it's really messy. But anytime that I need to make a post on LinkedIn and I feel like I'm going through a brain fart or like my mind is just completely blank and I don't know what the heck to post on LinkedIn, I always open this content brainstorm Excel sheet. It's very simple, very straightforward, but basically you can see the columns at the top over here. What interests me, what I know, what my audience wants to learn, and prompts for post, okay? So obviously in the first column, what interests me, these are the things that generally interest me. What I basically did was I decided to sit on my laptop and just brain dump all the things that interest me, all the things that I know, what my audience wants to learn, and prompts for posts. But again, you can see what interests me goes here, what I know in terms of technical skills and expertise, they go over here, what my audience wants to learn over here, and prompts for posts. These are like things that I can use as prompts to help me make a post and get my mind jogging and get a little creative so I can make the post so that when it comes time for me to make an actual post on LinkedIn, I don't just sort of, you know, go blank or whatnot, right? So again, every morning I wake up and I make a post. So again, every morning I wake up and I open my content brainstorm calendar, whatever you want to call it, and based on this, I make a post, okay? Now, I'm in the career coaching kind of professional development space, so generally my posts are going to be around, you know, careers and things of that nature, right? But depending on you and what type of audience that you're looking to attract, you want to tailor your content accordingly, you know? So hypothetically, let's say you're trying to get a job in digital marketing. So your content that you post out there, you might want to tailor it around, you know, digital marketing pieces of content, social media, whatever it is, right? But don't just make all the posts about like social media and just technical stuff all the time. You want to include like personal elements, okay? So let me actually walk you through some of the posts that I've recently made as of this recording. As you can see in front of you, these are the different types of posts I've made, and you can see there's a lot of variation with what I post. You know, over here I'm talking about LinkedIn personal branding. Over here I put like a survey out. I'm testing surveys, I guess, and I asked them about what people thought when it comes to cold shower. And over here you can see a post I made about cold showers and what people generally think about them, right? You know, I'm promoting a conference that I'm speaking at literally tomorrow as it's recording. And again, you can see it's not just always about careers, it's about other things as well, just to get people to really feel me as a human being so that I'm not just a talking corporate robot who only knows everything about careers and job hunting strategies and techniques, right? So when it comes to commenting, okay, what you want to do is, you know, there's a couple of ways you can go about it, but let's keep it very simple. You want to go to simply on your home feed like you see in front of you, and then you just want to leave very thoughtful comments on people's posts. So this is my friend Chengir, right? He made a post about, you know, remember a time you were young, you were hardwired to help each other, blah blah blah, right? It's probably something about reflecting on your younger self and using that as some form of guidance, right? Whatever. So let's say I took the time to actually read that. Next, what you want to do is like it and then leave a very thoughtful comment on this post. So again, remember, LinkedIn is a platform that really appreciates engagement, and you know, the more active you are on the platform, the more likely you're gonna rank higher on the homepage, the more likely your posts are actually gonna be shared by the algorithm and hence get more organic reach. Again, the more active you are on the platform, the better it is for your personal brand on LinkedIn, okay? So again, make sure you leave
thoughtful comments and nothing like, you know, simple one-liners, kind of like this, or like a thank you, or a, this is amazing, or anything of that nature, right? You want to leave, again, very, very thoughtful comments on LinkedIn. And seeing how this is a vlog, I'm gonna take you actually with me through my day as I talk more about, you know, creating a personal brand on LinkedIn. So I'm about to jump on the call with the lady from the workshop to host the workshop. And I can't help but feel a little nervous right now. Hey, how are you guys? There I am. Here is Alif. Welcome. I'm just kidding. How are you guys doing? Doing well. I feel like I feel good about today for some reason. I don't know why, but like it just feels like a good day. But yeah, so doing well from my end. It seems cold outside, no? I mean, I haven't been outside, but I think I'll do that actually right after this call. Who knows? Yeah. Okay, I just finished. Wait. Okay guys, check it out. I just finished the call with the potential speaking opportunity. Well, it's gonna happen anyways. But here's the thing, okay? We're talking about LinkedIn personal branding, right? And the reason they reached out to me, they literally told me over the call, is because they saw my LinkedIn activity and LinkedIn advice and all the stuff that I'm doing on LinkedIn. Literally because of LinkedIn, I was able to book this speaking opportunity, which goes to show, man, your personal brand matters a ton, okay? What's with the irony, right? We're talking about LinkedIn personal branding here on this like vlog, and the person telling me about the speaking opportunity told me that they reached out to me because of LinkedIn personal branding. This just goes to show why it is so important. Oh my gosh. Alright, so check it out. I have a friend, his name is Richard, and he's probably one of the best networkers that I know because he always follows up, he always offers value, and literally just now, he sent me a link to a newsletter I can subscribe to for the latest digital marketing and social media trends and things of that nature, and he was like, yo, let me actually read that out for you. Morning Alif, I subscribed to this newsletter on marketing plus social media, and I thought you would enjoy it as well. Great short daily resources for digital marketers. I particularly love the voice it's written in. Like, you know, it's little things like that that make me really appreciate him, and he's a very good model for being a really good networker, essentially. You know, a lot of people think, you know, when it comes to networking and building a relationship, it always has to be like this hardcore thing where you offer them value by giving them like a course, or I don't know. But little things like this, like he knows I'm into digital marketing, he knows I'm into social media, and we vibe really well, and he knew I'd be a good fit for this newsletter, and hence he shared it with me, and I appreciated that, right? This is how kind of relationships are built over time. So, you know, if there's someone you either reached out to for a coffee chat or you met through a networking event, little things like sharing a newsletter, it can make a huge difference. So consider that when you are networking. Alright, so check it out. My friend Astawa is coming to pick me up, and we're gonna head out for a bit to go to the mall safely, of course. And he is the personal branding expert, and I'm gonna get him to tell us a little bit about importance of personal branding and all that stuff. Plus, you get to see me go to the freaking mall and shop around and beef. I don't know. I'm gonna tag you along, okay? We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Which way should I go? This is where one. Are you recording right now?
Yeah. Take the 410, and then 410? Take a left.
Take a left here?
Yeah, and then you'll see 410 south. Just go 410 south, and yeah. What up, y'all? So I'm in the car with the man himself.
Alif Huq 2.0. We're matching.
And yeah, so I came in the car and I instantly regretted it because as you can see, gray pants, gray shirt. And as you can see over here, gray pants, gray shirts. And he's wearing a hat. What the heck?
Who wore it better though? Who wore it better? Leave it in the comments.
Leave in the comments. Who wore it better? Who wore it better? Oh my god.
mall. We in the mall. First time in the mall. You can see he's prepared. Whoop whoop. And I forgot. Oh, there he. Alright, let's see how the mall goes. Alright, so it's my first time vlogging in public, and so far I don't feel too awkward because I don't feel like there's too many people around me, but this is really interesting because there's hand sanitizer everywhere. There's like marks of like green social distancing icons or whatever you want to call it on the ground, and it's my first time in a mall during COVID.
You've never been to a mall?
Drop something about personal branding.
Branding is important. You should do it.
You should do it. Heck
That's
yeah.
all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. Okay, so we're on our way back home. We've officially survived the first mall experience during COVID, and he just spent $300. Asaba, how much did you spend? He's not admitting it. It's too much.
You don't want to touch the actual contact part of the glove. So you want to go inside like that.
What?
Pull it off. You can get inside. There we go.
What?
Like that from the inside. Then you're gonna dispose of it like that. Mask
2020.
off. Like Future said, mask off.
So Asaba, how has personal branding got you opportunities in life?
Look, personal branding is as simple as telling people what you're doing. As our friend Hamza Khan says, do things to tell people. Also, personal branding is whether you actively do it or not, you have a personal brand. When I'm not in a room, the things that are being said about me, that's my personal brand, right? How people feel about me when my name comes up, what they think of, the words they associate, that's my personal brand. And I can do things to influence that by putting out, I don't want to say content because content intimidates people. People think they have to produce it and edit it and like be like flawless in one take and be confident on camera, and that's not the case. But personal branding happens throughout any interaction you have with someone, whether it's a networking event you go to and you get someone good advice, or you comment on a LinkedIn status, or you just share a success or a failure that you've had. Personal branding happens when you put out messaging around who you are, who you want to be seen as, and who you want to become. So that's personal branding, man.
Bam, there you
I
have it.
have mustache hair sticking up to my mask. Why do you care about personal branding? Why do you do personal branding? What's in it for you?
Honestly, a big part of why I do personal branding is that's why. Okay, so why I do personal branding?
See, that's one of the challenges of personal branding. Catching vlog cameras before they hit the ground.
Exactly, that's a learning curve right now. But yo, honestly, personal branding, when it comes to it, your career is like probably one of the most important parts of your entire life, and a big part of your success with your career is how people see you and perceive you, and hence the importance of personal branding, really. Would you agree?
Look, man, There's people less talented than you getting opportunities that you should have gotten only because they've got the confidence and the loudness to tell people like, yo, I do this thing, I want to do things like that, you should hire me to do this thing. There's people that are way less talented than you are doing that, and they're getting opportunities only because they've branded themselves. So that's a huge part why you should be doing personal branding.
Dropping mob. This is why I come to the mall with this guy.
Alif only came with me to get content out of me.
That's the whole idea. Just come.
That's why I have
content.
friends, man. Friends use me for content.
Exactly. You're like a talking. What do you call those? Talk box?
Talking head.
A talking head. We just need more talking heads in our lives.
Look, man. That's what I think now. Look, man. I'm gonna start everything with look, man. Ad-libs. Someone make an Astawa soundboard and just like have all the catchphrases that I say, all the kind of things all my speech crutches. I was saying, man, personal branding, this thing has only become a buzzword in recent years, but personal branding as a concept, as a thing about who you are, what you're known for, who you're known by, what's said about you, those things have always existed. Personal branding was what your neighbor said about you. Personal branding was your credit score, your resume. Personal branding were the rumors that were spread about you in high school, right? So personal branding, this concept of what's said about you, who's saying it, why they're saying it, when is it being said, that's always existed. So thinking about that makes it a lot easier to kind of understand and less intimidating to approach when you take away that veil of, oh, I've got to be like Gary Vee, or I've got to be like Richard Branson, or I've got to be like so-and-so on YouTube and Instagram. It's as simple as who's talking about you and what are they saying. What the heck, Alif? What is personal branding, dog?
It's who you are when people are not around.
Personal branding is this, like, you know, they see us on camera, like, you know, stuttering, getting embarrassed when the thing's pointed at us, and that's part of who you are too. People know your personality, and that's another reason why you want to do personal branding, because especially right now, 2020 moving forward, more and more services and products, services are becoming more and more commoditized, right? It's easy for anyone in the age of information to start picking up any sort of skill and do any sort of service. Now, when someone hires you, it's less about can you do the service, because they know you can. They know you can, or if you can't, they'll go to someone else who can do it cheaper. But the differentiating factor now is, what is it like to work with you? How do you communicate what it's like to work with you? By showcasing your personal brand, through creating content, through showing the behind the scenes, through doing things like this. And like, what do you like when your hair's down, or you haven't been to a barber in 3 months? Those are the things that make someone decide whether or not they want to work with you. And that's why personal branding is especially more important now and moving forward. Thank you for keeping me company.
Any last words?
I'm going to invoice you for my personal branding stuff that I gave you. Tell your audience to Tell your audience to follow me on Instagram, astawa.ca. That's ASTAWA.ca. Website of the same name, obviously for branding, astawa.ca. You can find more thoughts on marketing, entrepreneurship, productivity, and just being the best profitable self that you can be, all on there. And yeah, man,
Just follow him on Instagram. I'll have your tag on it or something, or like your YouTube channel or something.
B, go wash your hands.
All right.
Whew, the hair. Alright guys, that is it for the vlog. It's my first ever vlog I've ever created on YouTube. So if you really enjoyed this vlog and you found some value from it, please feel free to like this video and subscribe. And apparently all these YouTubers always say hit the notification bells for updates on when my next video comes out. So I will say that because apparently that is true. So hence, feel free to hit the notification bell. And again, feel free to follow me on Instagram and on, of course, LinkedIn, okay? So if you have any questions about job hunting or, you know, personal branding or whatever it is, right? Feel free to reach out to me there, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.